Hi guys, so my name is Chenoa Reed and today we're going to be talking about the haunting of the Queen Mary ship while I do my makeup. So I put on foundation, I put on concealer as you can see. So the Queen Mary is a ship that is on the coast. I believe San Francisco is on the west coast. I don't know if it's San Francisco, but it's on the coast of California and it's supposed to be one of the most haunted ships in the world, and it's currently a hotel that is on water. So basically the Queen Mary was crafted in 1930. It was crafted in Clydebank, Scotland. Unfortunately, due to the Great Depression, her creation was stalled a lot. So it took more years than intended to create the boat. In 1942, she became a ship for World War II that housed 1,500 soldiers in the boat. The ship that escorted her, the HMS Krakoa, unfortunately crashed with her, causing 300 people to perish. Everybody on the Grey Ghost, aka the Queen Mary, she was named the Grey Ghost during World War II. And fortunately enough, everybody survived. It's just the people at the HMS Krakoa. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but over 300 people died on that boat, on her escort ship. George and sister should be named after his wife Mary, aka Queen Mary. Many celebrities stood over at the Queen Mary, like Audrey Hepburn, Garbo, and Elizabeth Taylor. 2.2 million people attended the Queen Mary. It was like the it place. It was kind of like how popular some of the cruises in Manhattan are that go around Europe and stuff. A lot of celebrities basically hang out there, and they chilled there on the Queen Mary and stayed overnight and just overall traveled on the Queen Mary. In 1967, it turned into an hotel. To the Queen Mary's history, it is known to house over 100 spirits. One of the most famous spirits is Jacqueline Torrin. She was a little girl that drowned in the pool before the Queen Mary turned into a hotel. She drowned in the pool and apparently is known to roam around that area and throughout the ship. A lot of people have seen her who stood overnight at the Queen Mary Hotel. Well, now a hotel, but they've seen her spirit. There's this apparition of this woman who is wearing white, who is known to dance in the ballroom of the ship. She is known to dance around there, frolicking, just having a good time to some unknown music. You're obviously not physically and gonna hear the music, but in the spirit realm, she's hearing a specific song that she's just known to dance to. There was a man named John Pedler who was an employee there, and he basically got crushed by a door during a drill and is said to haunt the ship. And apparently if he's being seen wearing overalls, and he is known to walk and whistle and show his face or his apparition body when there is unknown danger ahead. He's basically like a watchdog, like he's watching out for the guests there. An officer named William Stark is said to haunt the ship because he accidentally drank detergent instead of a bottle of alcohol that he was supposed to drink, because his captain said that he could have a bottle. So he accidentally took the detergent because for some reason the captain put detergent in an alcohol bottle. The current Queen Mary is docked in Long Beach, and currently it's closed due to renovations, I believe. I'm not too sure. But the room that's the most haunted is B340. Now, B340 has known to have a lot of paranormal activities throughout the years. And in 1948, a woman was sleeping there. and she saw a big shadow figure on the side of her bed, and it woke her up. People have been waking up in that room due to numerous of things: sinks, faucets running, opening and closing doors of the bathrooms and the closets, footsteps. A lot of other paranormal stuff has been rumored to happen in room B340. Unseen entities are also known to knock on the doors of room B340. So that's why it has been closed to the public for 30 years until 2024, where it was renovated. And for the first time in 30 years, they finally opened it to renovate it, just to renovate it. So if anybody was staying there, they're not allowed to stay at room 340 unless they get permission, because there are videos of people exploring and staying the night at room 340, but for content reasons. In the 60s, a guy went crazy and killed 2 women, and in room B222, B223, or B224. We don't know the specific room, but now that is the current room of B340. So he was locked in room B340, and he kept screaming that someone was in there, and the next day they found him dismembered. So ever since then, it's been really active and very haunted. It is the most haunted room on the ship. So over the years, due to all this activity, due to all this energy, it is known to be one of the most haunted ships in the world. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I'll make more of these videos often because this is my niche. I love paranormal stuff. I love ghosts. I love all this stuff. It's always been a peak of my interest since I was a kid. So yeah, bye.